Hey warriors, I hope you're all doing really well. So yes, the CA final exams for May 2025 is officially over. We are now going to start focusing attention on the upcoming new introduced attempt of September 2025. The very first time CA final is going to be done on September 25. I know the time frame is very less people because a lot of you would have been planning for November, has suddenly been preponed. Some people have decided to go for January attempt as well, but nevertheless, for all those people who are writing September exams, I think I wanted to do something from my side as well so that your preparations can go in a full swing. Taking this initiative, the first thing which came across my mind is that all those people who are writing your exams, after the IBS, the one big issue which comes up is, do I have enough materials for my IBS paper? Yes, most of the students always reach out to me trying to understand that Rahul, when it comes to CA final, I am not really sure what materials do I carry for an IBS paper. Do I have to go and read the study material once again because I've never done it in the past? Is your concept guide fairly sufficient? Is there something else which I need to carry? And therefore, in today's video, I wanted to clarify a few things. First of all, when it comes to CA final direct access, do you have to carry your ICI study material for your IBS paper? The answer is no. Please do not do that. Unlike other papers like FR and AFM where you may have theoretical topics, a subject like DT, a subject like IDT does not necessarily require you to carry the study material as long as the existing material which you're using for your exams fairly covers everything. The reason is very simple. A paper like IBS, DT and IDT related provisions come more case study related questions, meaning they are more exam oriented, provision related or some related questions. They don't ask you on theoretical topics. The challenge with ICI study material, as you all would have already gone through, is that the material is huge. It's a vast 4-volume material having multiple things, multiple topics, same things getting repeated again and again. The provisions are scattered in different places in the sequential order, and therefore it becomes hard to understand, hard to read. No wonder most of the students are going for faculty's materials because it's easier to understand and easier to comprehend. This is my personal opinion as well. Yes, when it comes to CA final direct access, wasting time on going through the study material once again when you just have 3 more months of your preparations and you're trying to cover the syllabus may not be a fruitful idea. And therefore, the first thing which I wanted to clarify to you all is that please check with your respective faculties as to how comprehensive is their material for IBS preparations and keep it a candid conversation. Now, for all those people who have purchased my concept guide, I wanted to give this out very openly to you people that this material is exhaustive. There is nothing which I want you to read anything apart from my concept guide for the IBS preparation as well. The only thing which probably is missing, and this is an honest conversation with you, that the only thing which is probably missing in this material is the last chapter called as latest developments in international taxation. Now that chapter also, sometime back I had uploaded a YouTube video. So if you go through my YouTube channel, you'll find it in my YouTube channel as well as to the additional chapter of latest developments in international taxation. So you just need to take that extra topic in your hand. Yes. So if you quickly go and open my if you open my channel, I think you should be able to find it. Where is it? Yes. If you notice on the right side, people, there is something called CA final additional chapter latest developments in international taxation. This is the only chapter which I don't have in my concept guide and you need to prepare for. Yes, other than that, there is one assurance which I can give you people, that the concept guide have everything covered for the CA final exam preparations. All topics have been covered. Now you may come and ask, Rahul, but the CA final material looks like it's almost about 2500 pages. Your material is only about 450 pages. How can you fool me that everything is there in the material? There is a possibility, people. If you understand the CA final material, there are a couple of issues. One, the material is short sized. You would have seen the material, it's not an A4 size exactly, and therefore that eats away space. Second, when it comes to CA final preparation material, the ICI study material also has questions, the exam questions which you need to prepare for. Now in my book, that is a part of solutions guide, and therefore that automatically saves me space. Third and the most critical thing, people, is that when it comes to your study material, CA final study material is unfortunately designed in a way that it goes section wise, which means every chapter has a respective section. But that's not always the case. Some chapters require that a section of a chapter and a section of a chapter are read together. And therefore, the problem with ICI study material is that when they read the chapters, when they read the second chapter, they need to cross-reference the first chapter as well. And when they read the first chapter, they need to cross-reference second chapter as well. You know what I'm talking about. You're basically reading the same topic twice or thrice just to get that sorted. Yes, we don't have to do all those obligations, people, because our material is designed in the way that you understand, you appreciate the subject, you appreciate the topic. And therefore, for those who have gone through my index would already know that this index has been prepared in the most logical and sequential manner, starting with basics, going to computation, taking up new entities, then going to administrative provisions in volume number 2, penalty provisions, and then going to international taxation, finally figuring out what your miscellaneous topics are, right? Since we keep it in a sequential format, it is fairly easier for us to merge all the sections which are related to that chapter and then give it to you, thereby saving you space further. Yes, so 460 pages of concept guide is enough for your IBS preparations. That is one of my guarantees which I want to give to you. But Rahul, with you giving me this material as a guarantee, the one big problem which I'll have is this index is not sufficient. This index will not help me go for your exams, because while I may know the topic, I may not know the section number inside, and therefore this will not be helpful for me. Please don't worry. This video is for you to help on that. Today, I am officially launching something called as a sections directory. Yes, this is something which I had done very long back, but I had kept it on hold. But with IBS coming into picture, I wanted to pay attention to this. Sections directory is basically a detailed index of your chapter wise topics and section numbers, which has been compiled in my concept guide. This covers 3 columns, as you can see. The first and the most important column being your section numbers. Yes, sometimes what happens is when you're preparing for your CA final paper number 4 direct access, you may not be reading the section numbers for your exams because it is not important. But when it comes to IBS and an open book, ICA may test you on section numbers as well. Rather than giving you the topic related provisions, they may come and ask you what is happening in this section. And therefore a sections directory was something which was very critical. So yes, first thing what I did is I prepared a section directory. So section numbers have the respective head of topics and then gives a respective page in the concept guide for you to refer through. Yes, this is the detailed index. It's almost about 12 pages, people, which comprehensively covers every chapter, every section number, and every topic, giving the corresponding page number as well. There is nothing better which can happen in this other than what you can look to. Now, 2 more things which has been added from my side personally, people, is some things which you notice in green. For those people who have gone through my concept guide would know, green in my book means amendments. That is what this is. This index also helps you know that in every chapter what and all is the amendments which have been launched in the current year. This helps you with 2 things. One, if I say I ask you any amendment related provisions with a specific date in mind, you can use this to understand and analyze the topics better. Second, it also helps you for your CA final paper 4 preparations. By looking at this, you can quickly know what and all places there is amendments and then try to remember those amendments when you go for your paper 4 preparation as well. Yes, so it kills 2 birds in one stone. So amendments are highlighted in green with your index page number as well. All amendments will have a specific bullet point, the topic of the amendment, and then the page number to it so that you know what the amendments are relating to. Third thing, the most critical thing which I want to discuss with you people is that when you brought the concept guide, you would have realized that the concept guide was updated up to 31st October amendments, which means it has all the amendments which are relevant for May attempt. Right, but after May attempt to September attempt, there have been some more changes, there have been some more introductions, there have been some more circulars and notifications which you need to keep in mind. Now normally for all those things I would launch a video and I will explain you in this video what are those amendments, but it is also important that the directory covers this. And therefore in some places you will notice, people, not many places but a handful of places, you will notice that there is an amendment but there is a yellow box. Now, what is this yellow box? This yellow box basically is my clarification to you that this is an amendment which has been introduced recently but is not part of your concept guide because it was launched after the concept guide was handed over to you as a printout document. Right, so all you need to do is that when this thing is visible, we will be launching a separate video where we'll be clarifying what are the amendments specifically relevant for September attempt. Those amendments is what you need to look into. Probably download that extra PDF and attach it to the back of your concept guide. That amendments is what you will be marking here. So you probably will put here as A1 or A2 the relevant page number of that amendment sheet so that you can mark those things and also keep in mind. This is also one way of me coming and telling you what are the amendments additionally you need to read in the concept guide over and above for the September exams. Yes, so this is me coming and clarifying that we are already aware about what the September amendments are and we are going to quickly launch a video for you on that also. Yes, so it's a couple more days, people, before you'll get the amendment video of September exams as well, which you need to keep in mind. That's it, nothing great about it. Yes, so sections directory, that detailed level has been prepared, people. You can itself notice volume 1 gets covered here. Then you have volume number 2 where all the amendments. TDS also has section numbers respectively given, so that you can quickly go through the page number and you can be ready for your IBS preparations. Here is one small request from my side. For you to be properly using this The first rule is that you should be aware about the concept guide. Yes, the concept guide will require you a little bit of a preparation because you're anyway doing it for paper number 4. After you're aware about the concept guide is when the sections directory will really help people, because no matter how much this is, you will notice that the section numbers are not in the right sequence. It is not in the right sequence because, like I told you, if it is relevant to that chapter is when this sequence comes in. And therefore, unless you're aware about what is inside the chapter, it will become difficult for you to navigate this during your CA final exams of IBS as well. Yes, so one small request before you start using the sections directory is please get a complete reading of your concept guide, then use the section directory as an additional complementary document for you to check whether you remember the section numbers, for you to check whether you are aware about the amendments, and then use this for your IBS preparations. So that is one small request which I want to make from my side. The next thing which I want to keep you all in mind is that this is completely amended in September. So there is no further changes which you need to make in this document other than what we have been discussing. All amendments up to September are covered with yellow boxes as well if it is not part of concept guide. So there is no further amendments which you need to worry about. That's one promise from my side. Yes, so please use the document to that extent. And yes, like I discussed with you, everything is properly covered, people. You don't just have topics of income tax covered here, you'll also have topics relating to your BEPS action plan, model tax convention, article numbers, action plan numbers, all are covered as a part of this topic. So everything is fairly already there in the material. Nothing else is required in this. The one additional document, like I said, the latest developments in international taxation is what you'll have to append to this, and all the circulars and notifications which are not part of this material has to be appended to this. That is all that is required from this material's perspective. This sections directory along with your concept guide is going to be the last document you will be needing for IBS preparation. So yes, at least for CA final DT, only 3 things you have to carry for your CA final preparations. Less of suitcase worry for you people. Yes, that is one thing which I wanted to do from my side. Awesome. What else will we be doing for September preparations? I have some great and exciting thoughts in mind for me to help you in September preparations. We are launching a couple of things after this video, people. We'll be launching, first of all, definitely the amendments video for September exams. There will be a separate video for judicial updates on September paper. RTP, MTP analysis will also be done, but we are also looking at making sure that we can support you even further. And therefore, we are looking at probably making videos on summarizing the TDS limits, summarizing the threshold limits, summarizing the timelines, probably giving a complete comprehensive sheet of PGBP, which in a single shot will tell you what are the adjustments in PGBP and what you need to react to. That is also something which is in plan of action, people. And if time permits, we also want to launch a new MCQ guide where we'll combine and compile all the MCQs which ICI has launched till date, and we'll try to share it across with you. Also detailing out some videos to help you understand that MCQ guide. Yes, all those are plan of actions which I'm thinking for September exams. So yes, in the next coming months, you will see a lot of videos coming in for CA final preparations as well. Please watch out for this channel and also recommend it to all of your friends who are writing September exams for CA final as well. For all of my friends who are writing January exams, let me tell you that this material is fairly applicable to you as well. But I would request you to not use this material right now. Like you have amendments in September, you will also have a couple more amendments in January because of new circulars and notifications getting launched. Once the January amendments are finalized, once the cutoff date is reached, I will then give you a fresh directory for January exams, very specifically coming and telling those additional topics also which you need to keep in mind. Yes, so all my January friends, please hold back on the sections directory alone, but that does not stop you from buying the concept guide and using it for your exams. If you're writing January exams, you still have enough time for you to go through the concept guide and prepare on it better if you have not used any other simplified material for your exams. Completely fine for me. Yes, I think if I'm looking at my repository, I have close to about 6 to 7 materials alone left for me for this current attempt. So September 25 and Jan 26, last 6 people are who can achieve my concept guides. After this, we are not printing any more documents, people, because I've already started work on the May 2026 attempt and onwards. Yes, so last 6 lucky winners will be getting the concept guides from me. Feel free to reach out to me and you can grab those concept guides. Sections directory will anyway be shared across with you, and like we discussed earlier, the solutions guide is also available for you all to sit and practice from. Yes, so all those things are already ready for September exams. I think that's all we can do from September exam preparations, people. I hope your preparations are going really well. If you have any challenges and if you have any recommendations on how I can support you on September exams, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll try my level best to shoot as many videos as possible and giving it across to all of you. That's it, people, from my side. I hope you are all doing a great job preparing for your exams. I know this was a little bit of a last minute news for you to get preponed from November to September, but who knows, maybe this is a good sign for all of you. Considering this being the first time ICI is launching in September, possibly the exams may be a little bit easier. If that is the understanding, it may also be true that if you unfortunately are not so prepared, you now have an opportunity to at least write DT once again for Jan 2026 as well. Because if you had written November and unfortunately could not have made it, you would have had to read a new Finance Act altogether. But luckily for you, if September does not go through for you, Jan is still going to be a golden attempt for you to cover the same Finance Act and clear the exams off. So for me, if you come and ask me, I would say September was a boon for all of you. If you have been selected for September exams, leverage this to the best extent possible and try to clear this exams as quick as possible. It saves you 3 months of additional time. It takes away the pressure from your head. At the same time, gives you an opportunity to become a CA as quick as possible. So grab this opportunity. Do not let go of this golden opportunity and make the best use out of it. I will also support from my end to whatever I can in the CA final preparations of all of you. So please feel free to reach out to me at any point of time and I'll try to support to the best extent possible. If you're watching this video and you have other of your friends, your colleagues who are writing CA final exams, your seniors, your juniors, whoever it is for that matter writing CA final exams, please feel free to share this video along with them and also tell them to keep a watch on the channel so that you will get repeated access on all the documents we are talking about. All the latest videos, all the upcoming videos will all be put on the channel, so therefore there will be no challenges there. Please tell them to also watch out for these videos at least for the couple of more months. Yes, there is definitely not going to be any nonsense videos on this channel. You'll only be getting materials which are more relevant for you for CA inter and CA final preparations. So this is always going to be a fruitful exercise to have for the next couple of months. Thank you people for watching this video. I hope you all have a great learning. I'm looking forward to seeing you all very soon as a qualified CA and joining me in the club as soon as possible. Take care everyone. Have a nice day. Bye bye.